Hey fellow comrades, welcome back. Today we're gonna be having a STABmon match against BidoofsCrazyVideos. Now some of you guys may actually ask yourself, what's a STABmon? Well, let me explain. So let's take Espeon as an example. Espeon gets all her psychic type moves, all of it. Not the only one it learns, but all of them. All the psychic type moves that were introduced to us over these past generations. All of them. There's no illegal stuff as long as they're psychic, like her rifle type. As well as normal type, because her pre-evolved form Eevee was a normal type as well. So she gets both of those type covered. She can run Shell Smash, be normal type. I was thinking it's actually water type, trying to put it on my Gyarados, but then I come to realize it's actually normal type, which is kind of funny because most Shell Smashers are water type, but you can put like Brave Bird, Gyarados, spikes, for example, on Landorus, toxic spikes on Toxicroak, and so forth. The stuff they would originally not had, but now they have all their rightful typing moves at their disposal that they're choosing. So that's pretty much what STABmons are in a nutshell. Anyways, with that being said, he's gonna Shell Smash normal type again. Bibarel probably being the strongest Pokemon in existence in here, especially on the range, so I'm having a big threat over here. The reason I switch out to Verdorn is because even with +4, I can at least break his possible Focus Sash, as well as I was thinking he doesn't have much to hit me outside of Extreme Speed and a Water type move. Water type move would still do a lot, but because of Simple, he would have probably been at the range of defense where a single move from me would have probably taken me down, taken him down, being super effective and so forth. But unfortunately, the guy actually has superpower. Now, I kind of felt that he's not going to be running superpower because mine is actually running Thunder. Because superpower is a set on Bibarel that gets totally walled by Water Absorb Jellicent. Like, when I say totally, I mean totally walled. So, yeah, that's something I was not expecting, but it's exactly what he had, which is mighty unfortunate. Still, I managed to take his move because it's simple, managing to Sora and negate his attack in a way, kind of cutting me down a little bit. Managed for me to survive. I'm a defensive Toxicroak, go for the Drain Punch, regaining most of my HP back, but unfortunately I'm gonna need to stay in because I cannot afford this Pokemon to make a sub or maybe Shell Smash on me. That's why I didn't go for the Sucker Punch. That would have been very crucial. Plus I'm a defensive Toxicroak, so Sucker Punch wouldn't have really been doing much. Then again, he may have sub, so that's even worse, but yeah, that's mighty unfortunate. He could have sub and then Shell Smash, and then yeah, stuff would have been really bad. But it didn't come down to that. I have Scarf, I have Water Spout, take him down without no problem. He cannot switch out. Stealth Rocks have been not put into place yet, so that's pretty great. Switch it out to Espeon because I was actually expecting this Pokemon to run Spore. Something was telling me he's got Spore. I mean, it's a grass type Pokemon. Spore the most reliable type. It's perfect accuracy and so forth. But he actually goes for the Horn Leech, a much better move in that case scenario. I go for the Spatial Rend because Latios can outspeed his Pokemon easily, but he switches out to his Heatran, which is mighty unfortunate. Now I'm gonna need to switch out to Politoed, thinking that Heatran cannot really touch me. I am under rain. I do resist his Fire type moves, so his Fire type moves are heavily negated. But he goes for the Flash Cannon, which is something I was not expecting. But because Flash Cannon Heatran is not the standard stuff, even outside of STABmons. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I barely see Flash Cannon Heatran. I mostly see like Dragon Pulse, Hidden Power Ice, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Toxic, Protect, Substitute, Torment. Hell, even Magma Storm Heatran more than Flash Cannon Heatran, which is kind of weird because it is stab and all, but I guess it's because Steel doesn't cover much outside of maybe something else like Hidden Power or something that covers it much better. So that's what's happening there. Now I made a mistake switching out back to Latios. I should just stay and go for the Serve because nothing in his team takes two of them. Should think about that, but it's fine. I'm gonna go for the Shell Smash. I know I can take one. Now fortunately he crits me, which is very, very bad because now his Metagross with Bullet Punch can take me down, but he switches out to this. I'm like, okay, he may be an extreme speeder, but I'm faster than him right now because I have +4 speed. But he's got the Berry, ladies and gentlemen. He's got the Berry, the weakest my normal type. This is no ordinary player we're talking about here. Such a situational move, and it managed to go into his favor. My god, that was perfect plan right there, good sir. Perfect planning. Down to the wire, take my Bibarel down. Excellent, excellent playing. I bow down to you. So I'm gonna switch out to Politoed right now. This is mighty unfortunate, but it's something we shall need to do. I'm Scarf. He does fully realize this. He's gonna go for the extreme speed, do a lot of damage, gonna go for the surf, and unfortunately because he did have extreme speed right there, that's gonna be very detrimental because now he can switch out to his last remaining, his Metagross, and we all know that Metagross, when it comes down to standard damage, it's probably going to be taking my serve. Metagross all around bulk is very respectful from both sides of fields, especially his defense, so he's going to manage to take that around 75 damage right there. Well, it was kind of close, like 70%, and that's going to be the game. So it came down to be a very close match, down to the wire, just one more turn. If he didn't have extreme speed, I would have probably take you know, all of his moves, at least one of him, but it didn't come down to that. Bibarel being a very big threat again, +4, +4, +4, it kind of makes sense why it's such a big threat with priority, stab, and me having Thunder for Jellicent. It kind of makes sense, but I never faced that Berry that weakens my normal type. So that was again excellent played by my opponent, and that's gonna be it for today. So if you guys enjoy, feel free to like this video. Thank you very much for your continued support, and until next time guys, peace out.